What is going on, everybody? I am crazy excited. It's like 63 degrees. I'm gonna get some practice in. I've got my OM system stuff out, my 50 to 200, my, what is this, the 300 F4 Pro with the 1.4. OM-1 Mark IIs on this one. I got the OM-3 on this. This is an incredible combination for nature and landscape photography and all these birds. We got swans. I got a bunch of snow geese running around the sky. Holy cow, they're swirling around like maniacs. We're gonna go practice. I'll take you through what I'm doing and we're gonna have some fun. All right, there's not much going on here. Got a couple shots of the water. A couple of these, what are they, swans? They're white. I don't know what they are. They're birds that are in the water. Got a couple of those, but there's not much going on, so we're gonna go head down the road, see something different. It's great getting the OM stuff out again. I've been playing around with some other cameras, but putting these two cameras in my hands and going out and doing this is pretty freaking awesome and gives me like a small package. I went out with my buddy the other day. He has the Nikon, what, 180 to 600, and this stuff's a lot lighter. So kind of cool. We're gonna go see some birds, I think. What I'm going to do is shoot a little bit wide, get some video and stuff like that, wider with the 50-200, and then I'm going to switch up and go in with the 300 to get close. This is just so much fun. You're probably going to see him fill the sky at some point, which that is pretty freaking epic. So I hope they do that. Some people ask me how the 50-200 feels on the OM-3, and I think it feels pretty good. I can actually hold it with one hand. It's not like great to hold it with one hand, but you just kind of use this as a tripod and rotate this around. And once you do that, it feels great. One of the great things about having the OM-3 and the OM-1 Mark II is that they both have the same specs pretty much, and so they work identically, so they handle a little bit differently. But man, going back and forth, the menus, everything, it's so fast, and these things are blazing quick, so it's just easy to snap these things on and get the shot that you need really fast. Okay, that is really awesome when they start swirling around. You know what, guys? It's just nice to be out here in nature, practice. It just has me going through. I'm using continuous autofocus, bird tracking when I need to. When the birds are near the water, the bird tracking fails, so I just switch to manual focus. And so for me, it's getting, oh God, it's getting, hold on. It's getting used to, oh, this guy's landing. Okay, all right, I'm bad at, okay, birds in flight are tough, right? Especially with this, it's 800 millimeters with the 1.4 and full frame equivalency. And so I'm just trying to track these things, but I'm always like behind, okay? So I am not the expert birds in flight guy, but I will say that this thing locks on and it makes it easy for me to go out and get shots. Okay, secret time. I don't have just two OM system cameras, so I've also got the Ricoh GR4. So this becomes a 28 millimeter wide angle lens for this tree. All this, I'll go shoot that. And I got one more surprise for later on. And I'll show you guys that too, it's pretty cool. Everything is beautiful, look at the sky. I'm just pointing and shooting like just beautiful stuff. Oh, damn. This world is beautiful, people. Even with all the chaos going on, right? Everywhere, man, we still got beauty. This is unbelievable. So what I did is I just kind of shot with the 50 to 200. I'm getting better at video too. This is practice time, right? So I'm trying to do better YouTube this year. More B-roll, like with my actual OM stuff. And I shot a little bit with the, you didn't even see it yet, hold on. So this is the Sigma BF. Thank you, Sigma. This thing is awesome. They sent it to me to borrow for a little bit. I've got the 20 millimeter 2.0 on there. So I just grabbed that for a couple of the shots where the birds were all in the sky. During those moments when I was shooting some of that B-roll, I was so on fire, I didn't know what to do. Should I shoot video? Should I shoot photos? And I was like, I don't even know what I was doing. But that's the fun, right? That's why we go out and practice, right? I'm rusty. I'm rusty for like in the field action, right? This kind of stuff. And it's just brilliant to be out here. We're gonna get a cool sunset, I think. I think so. And I don't know where to be for that. It doesn't matter. We can be on a country road, we can be right here. We can not take any photos, doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and take a couple more photos. There might be some eagles down there that we'll go check out here in a second after I just kind of hang out here for just another minute or two to enjoy this. Right behind me is a bald eagle. Bald eagles are awesome. Of course, America, Team America, right? Right now it's a little iffy. We got some struggles, but eagle, people ask me about the 50 to 200. Where's it at? 50 to 200 versus the 300. Why do I have both? And I have both because I like to do like a little wider and then all the way to 800 without having to like switch. And I don't have enough money for the big gun. So we're gonna have to do this. So I'm gonna get a couple shots with the 50 to 200, a little wider, and we're gonna get in a little closer for this eagle. Okay, people, I'm gonna head home. Practice time is over. I had a lot of fun. This was really cool. Just an unbelievable weather. They're all flying around, birds. eagles. There's probably some fish somewhere. I don't know. This is awesome. If you don't subscribe to my newsletter, make sure to go there. I'll put the link below. Ask me questions. Let's have some fun this year. Get out and practice, and let's do some really awesome stuff.